Come on, Delton.
Good morning.
Good morning.
It's day 5.
We are in Paro right now.
It's 8:15 in the morning and we're right next to the river. It's been an awesome 5 days. Yesterday Tiger's Nest was just very beautiful.
Our homestay is just a couple of meters down this road by the river. Excellent food, by the way, in the homestay.
I've always seen pictures of it. I've seen videos of people going to Tiger's Nest, but I think no matter how you shoot or click a picture or video, I think it doesn't do justice to how beautiful that place is. It's very beautiful, very picturesque.
Very, very comfortable place. And as you know, all the Bhutanese people are extremely hospitable.
I'd suggest this to everyone to make it like a bucket list or maybe on any list of yours to visit this place. It's a must-visit place.
We're gonna be doing the Chele Pass tomorrow morning. It's gonna be a climb for about 2,000 meters. It's probably gonna be the hardest leg that we're gonna be doing.
So what we're doing today is we're going to check out from the homestay and then we're going to Le Meridian. We were supposed to do Chele Pass today, we were supposed to cycle. But yesterday's trek was a lot, we did a lot of filming. So we just needed a little break, plus the quads, the legs, everything was just tired.
We're not professionals. We're bike packers and we consider ourselves intermediate level cyclists. It's probably gonna take us half a day to do that. So we're gonna start early.
Going for a nice steam or a sauna, just loosen up the body a bit. And we're going to do Chele Pass tomorrow. So we're leaving the homestay right now and we're gonna go to the city. Gonna have some nice coffee, just explore a bit, and then we're gonna check into Le Meridian later.
And so we headed out for coffee. We locked our bikes, went in for some coffee at Mountain Cafe, got back on our bikes, and then headed for Nange Artisanal Brewery.
So that down there is the airport, the Paro airport. Right now we're headed to an artisanal brewery. We just climbed a very short slope, but terrible incline. Woo! Today is pretty much a rest day. Not quite, but still much easier than the last few days. Loving it.
Love is love. Adios. Bendo with the switch again. Wouldn't look like he happening. But what they just give him estimates. Somersaults for my Benjamins. I got what you need back.
The Marlin 5 is a really comfortable bike to bike on. Effortless, handles the bumps really well. No issue climbing up hills, and if there is any issue, that's just on me.
How do you like the bike? Because you primarily not actually ridden on mountain bikes much, so you like have the racer speed bike. So how do you find it?
So when these guys told me that we're going to be riding a mountain bike for like these many hours a day and these kind of kilometers, I was a little angry and a little upset because I was used to riding.
I'm angry.
I was used to riding on a roadie and on a lightweight bike without any weight and stuff, and those bikes are fast, so you just put in a little effort and you're able to cover like many more kilometers a day and much more for distance. So with the mountain bikes, especially these the Marlin 5, it's extremely comfortable. Like it feels like you're on a sofa, on a couch when you're going through bad roads. The suspension is really good, and you just in general get a good view when you're riding. So if you're kind of going through traffic, or you kind of want to see what's ahead of you, you're much higher up on the bike. You're sitting a little more relaxed. So that's what I really like about the bikes, and they're built really strong. Like when we were flying into Siliguri, we noticed that the bikes were stacked in different positions, and they weren't vertically stacked like they're supposed to, but they still survived. The derailleurs were perfectly in tune, and everything was in good condition. So the build quality is really good, and yeah, looking forward to like putting it through the paces in the trails.
Always loved 2.9ers. I've never owned one. Thanks to Trek Bikes, this is now my bike, and I am in love with it. I've been craving to ride on a 2.9er, and fortunately for us, we got to ride on it for a long distance from India to Bhutan. I don't know how many people have done it, but coming back to the bike, it's everything you want in a bike. Apart from that, it can definitely take the load. It can take a good amount of weight.
So the max load that it can take is about 136 kgs.
Including your weight, no?
Yeah, including the person riding the bike. And so far the bikepacking journey has been amazing. Bhutan is definitely a place where a lot of bikepackers can ride to. You got to follow the rules of the country, abide by them, and definitely we're looking forward to the next few days because we're going to be camping, which is going to be fun. We're going to be in Thimphu. Now we're going to have some amazing lunch.
Cheers.
So we finally reached Le Meridian. So we're in Le Meridian right now, Paro. It's a riverfront property. Beautiful views. And we're really excited because we're going to go and get some spa time. Sauna or steam. And then we're just going to relax today because tomorrow is going to be a hard day. But this place looks absolutely fantastic. It's very beautiful and very excited.
After roughing it out for 4 days, it's totally worth it. I think it's well deserved. Of course, we're going to be doing Chele tomorrow, which is about 2,000 meters of climbing. But I think this bed right here is going to help us recover. Of course, the sauna, the steam, the heated swimming pool, the dinner by the river, or the breakfast by the river.
Is it heated pool?
Yes, it's a duck.
This thing also. You can't put this manual.
Imran is trying to lose as much weight as he can for tomorrow's ride, so there's less weight on the cycle. He's dehydrating himself. This is what elite athletes do. Please do not, I repeat, do not try this. Right now he's even losing some hair, but it's fine as long as there's some more weight going off the bike.
And after that much needed steam and sauna, we then headed out for dinner. Now I must say that Le Meridien had food and then some. And we also had chefs that could cook us anything that we needed. Being vegan, we didn't have any problem getting sustenance. By that I mean we had very delicious food. And I must say that the staff at Le Meridien Paro are extremely humble and extremely kind and always willing to help. Okay, so what we're doing right now is we're going up Chele Pass, as you already know, and we're trying to remove as much weight as we can off the bikes, because having more weight on a bike means you have to pedal harder, and it's pretty much just incline tomorrow. So we've removed the racks, which the panniers go on. I've removed the aero bars because just additional weight, and we've basically just kept the bike the way we got it, which is just the way it was supposed to be, like a normal mountain bike, hardtail mountain bike. And we're just going to carry the water, maybe a pouch in the front so that we have something to eat, carry some nutrition with us. We're going to leave for Chele Pass really early in the morning. Temperatures are below 0. Last we checked was -5. So now we got to start packing appropriately for the morning. So the three of us were going to attempt Chele Pass, Imran, Aditya and me. We're going to start off at 2,200 meters and Chele sits atop 3,988 meters. It is the highest motorable pass in Bhutan. Now we started cycling from Le Meridien and we went all the way to Chele Pass. We started at 2,200 meters. The ride to Chele Pass was 36 kilometers with 1,788 meters of just nothing but climbing. Good morning. It's 5 o'clock in the morning, it's day 6 and we're getting ready to go up Chele Pass. It's pretty cold, even though we're in a 5-star hotel and the rooms are pretty much very well insulated. It's still pretty cold. We're basically layering our clothes on us so as to keep us warm, because it's -5 or -6 at Chele Pass. So we're just going to quickly get something to eat. Luckily Le Meridien is packing us some sandwiches that we've asked for. So we're going to have that at least on the way, because climbing up to Chele Pass there's nothing to eat. There's no shops, there's no small stands that can give you water or anything. We need to stay, at least our bellies need to have some nutrition so that we can have fuel to get us up to the top. I'm dressed like a wrestler right now, but these are cycling short. This is a cycling onesie. Basically it's padded so your ass doesn't get like completely ruined by the saddle. Compression tights. This is just the first layer. This is the first layer, this is the second layer. I'll put some more layers on now. So whilst he's doing Dhobigat in Le Meridien, that was unexpected.
He said Dhobigat.
I have layered up so much that I'm feeling so hot right now. But I'm guessing it's going to come in handy when we're outside because it's cold outside. We just had some watermelon and pineapple. They made us some peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Adi's got some vegetable sandwiches. They gave us some apple juice and water. It's cold. It's 6:10 right now. And we're gonna start right now. In the cold. This is gonna be fun. Ooh, Chele. Chele, as you know, is the highest motorable pass in Bhutan at 3,988 meters. This pass connects Paro to the lesser known valley of Bhutan known as the Ha Valley. The journey offers superb views. It's definitely worth it. A drive not to be missed. In our case, we were cycling. If the weather permits on a clear day, there are spectacular views of Mount Jomulhari. Now most people feel altitude sickness at about 2,500 to 2,800 meters. A major hazard of altitude sickness is that it can indiscriminately affect anyone regardless of age or fitness. Climbing too high, too fast increases the risk of altitude sickness. Remember this. Climbing too high, too fast increases the risk of altitude sickness. The cold and the inclines. Ooh. Oh, it just took off. How cool is that? It's really, really f***ing cold. Glasses are fogging up because of my f***ing heat. tiring.
Beautiful scenic roads. Delton might be
Filming.
far out in the back. I don't think I'm gonna wait for him. Are you?
No.
Oh.
Only way forward is to keep going.
Yeah. Keep your body warm.
Keep your body warm. Our toes are frozen.
Oh yeah.
Fingers are started sweating.
Fingers have fortunately warmed up, but the toes don't seem to.
Just having a breakfast right now. Peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. What do you have?
Vegetable sandwiches. Gonna have one now, one later. Amazing view though. Check it out.
That peanut butter jelly sandwich was just what I needed. Feel good now. Took out some of the headgear because I think the body was heating up a bit too much. Plus the sun's coming out, so it's getting warm. And we've layered up like crazy, which is good. We're just Adi is just texting Gaurav right now. Gaurav's not on this bike trip to Chele Pass. So what he's gonna do is he's gonna get us some food a little later. So with some food in our system, Adi and me started making our way to the top. Imran decided not to eat and he continued cycling. Now the distance between us 3 increased to a point where we couldn't see each other. However, we still were on track to reach Chele. So the higher we get, the colder it's getting. I'm sweating, so it's kind of making a very chill sensation down my spine.
I'm not sure if we're even halfway through. That's how it is, the road. It keeps going up, winding roads. Past the halfway mark. This is the only time we've been cycling on a route which has literally only uphills. You have no flats, even for a good 100 meters. It's extremely challenging. The air keeps getting thinner as you go up.
Take a banana break, already burned 1500 calories.
Waiting for Imran and Delton to catch up, but don't want to cool down too much. I know I'm getting closer. How do I know that? The snow-capped mountains in the back.
So I'm about 20 kilometers away from Chele, and I met this gentleman. Your name?
Vincent Urbu.
And he also has a Trek bike. What a coincidence. Trek.
You know, look. Sorry,
No problem. I can
my
see.
screen is
Yeah.
cracked.
So you guys did the Chele Pass?
Yes.
Oh, sweet. So you think I'm gonna make it in the next?
I'm wishing you best of luck. I know you can do it because you are a cyclist.
Yeah.
You can do it.
Oh shit, I definitely need all the luck I can
Never
need
back
right
down,
now.
you
Yeah.
know?
Now at this stage there were changes in the positions, however we were still all going up front, and as we got higher the air got thinner and it became a lot more difficult to just keep pedaling.
13k to go. Whew. It's 10:15 right now.
About 9k away from Chele. It's fun. It's deadly. It's relentless. But I'm enjoying it.
About 10.5 kilometers to the top. But look at the view. Spectacular.
Having a picnic of my own en route Chele. Hoping I'll take no more than another hour to get there to the top. But for now, just enjoying the view.
If you think Chele Pass on a motorbike in a car is cool, on a a cycle is badass.
Badass indeed. So at this point, Adi and me were pushing forward to the top. We'd take very short breaks, make sure we were eating and getting our fluids into our system. We hadn't seen Imran for a while. And as I continued my way to Chele Pass, all of a sudden I see Imran coming towards me and he was headed down. So I stopped him and I asked how he was feeling, and he replied he wasn't feeling that good. And so he continued going down whilst Adi and me pushed forward towards Chele.
Gaurav bought some food. Oh man, I'm hungry.
You guys are nuts. So I woke up a little late, came in the car because I knew I wouldn't be able to do this. So racked my bike up, thinking that I would come and go downhill, but it's too cold, it's too steep, and yeah, I don't know how these guys are doing it. It's nuts. The air is really thin right now, like I can barely breathe. But yeah, they're almost there. It's just like maybe half an hour more, 20 minutes.
Some 10k away from Chele. Reason being, I went up to 6k away. Imran couldn't breathe, just came down.
What's up?
Met Delton here. He said,
man.
let's continue.
Come on, Delton.
Almost there. 2.5, 2.2k something.
Less than a kilometer away from the top of Chele. This was probably the hardest ride I've done. Just climbing.
1 kilometer away from Chele. Finally made it to Chele.
We made it!
Made it.
Good job.
This shit was crazy intense.
Over the moon. It's I think not too many people have done this. We might be the first Indians to do it, possibly.
I have to agree with Adi because I met a guy down, forgot his name, sorry, and he told me that not many people that come cycling up, they usually bring the cycles up and then they go down, but we did the opposite. We cycled the cycle up, and now it's the best present, so to speak, or the best treat. I know I'm having coke, but I'm sorry, I just need it right now. But the treat is, this is not the treat. The treat is that we get to go down 36 kilometers just like that. Woo! What a feeling.
We were absolutely over the moon. We conquered Chele Pass, 36 kilometers of nothing but inclines in 6 hours, 6 minutes.
I can't explain the feeling that I'm feeling right now, because we actually did something that is crazy hard. We finally made it to beautiful Chele Pass. Beautiful mountains there. It's cold, but right now I don't think we feel anything but just happiness.
Pure happiness, pure joy.
The seat is definitely shredded.
I just want to check what's inside, so that's the reason why I did this.
Okay. And well, you can see that the
Mama, he's currently out of action, but he's still in action on social media.
This has to come down.